Hi there. I'm in the orchard this morning because I'm going to a food share today, which I've never been to before, and it's our local food share, and I was told about it from a lady that dropped in some fire cider to us. We gave her some raw honey, so she came back and gave us some fire cider, which is supposed to be good for your immune system when you've got colds and bits and pieces, so we'll see how that goes. And she told me about the local food share. So I'm a firm believer, if you've got an abundance and you can share some things, then why not? So I'm out here, I'm going to pick some apples this morning, and I've got about 4 dozen eggs that I can share, and I've got lots of tomatoes, and I might pick some beetroot as well. So we'll see how we go. I'll show you what I end up with in my harvest, and I'll also pop up the videos that we've done over the last week, some bits and pieces of the lambs. We docked Esther and Belle, and we picked some corn, some other bits and pieces of what we've done this week. So thanks for dropping in, and I hope you enjoy. See you soon.
So busy morning with the sheep this morning. What we've done is we've got all the sheep in, and we've tagged, oh look, Miss Speckle, we've tagged the new lambs. So it's a blue year, so a sky blue tags for all the lambs born in 2023. So Rambo, Esther and Belle have just got new tags on, 1, 2 and 3. And we tailed Belle and Esther and vaccinated them as well. So poor Esther's got a little sore tail. But look at Rambo. How handsome does he look now? And he's eating some nice grass, but his tail has fallen off. So that's just 2.5 weeks since we tailed him. You can see his nice docked tail there. And yeah, so we are keeping them in the home paddock here for a little bit, just until they settle down. And all the ewes, we changed their tags to some pink tags with numbers, because when we came there was a mishmash of lots of different tags and numbers, so depending on the year they were born, and some had yellow tags with numbers, some had orange tags with pick numbers, some had, a pick number is our farm identification number, so if you're moving stock from farm to farm, that's the number that is used. So all the tags we ordered have our pick number on them, so if we were going to sell one of the sheep, it would have our pick number on it to be transferred. But we redid all the ewes now, and they've got pink tags that we had spared, just so that we can identify them for our records. We're certainly not going to be selling them on, so we didn't need to worry about that. So yeah, we got them all in. We didn't put a tag on Miss Belle's mum with the white face, because she's fairly easily identified. So yeah, we're going to leave them in here for a little while. But look who's come to visit. Hello, Miss Speckle. Isn't she funny? She's come under the electric fence and just come for a visit. Hello, Dal. Rambo's coming to see. I don't know if Rambo's ever seen a chicken. Yes. Funny. So yeah, big job done. It's good to get that done. We've been meaning to do it for a couple of days, but we didn't want to do it on the really hot days, the temps that were in the 30s. So today's a lot cooler, about 26 today. So get it done this morning, and then they can settle down before the evening. Isn't that right, Miss Speckle? It's 5 o'clock now. We did the tailing this morning about 8:30, and the girls look like they've settled okay. Here's Mama White. Yeah, oh, so they're all coming up. You know what they're looking at? I've just been foraging blackberries. Look at this. Amazing. So they look... Mama White was coming for a look, so... Belle looks good. Esther looks good. She doesn't look like she's as uncomfortable anymore. And Belties have come in here for a little bit of a Sunday afternoon treat. So they're having a little pick around. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, hello. You're fancy with your blue tag on now, aren't you? Hello, Mama. I don't think you like blackberries. Oh, no, actually, she does. She does. Cheeky. She had a blackberry. They're mine. Sorry. I'm going to put them away. Bye. I've just been picking some apples that have fallen off the trees and thought, I wonder if the cows like apples. Spring rain, not so much, but Symbyl's liking them. Aren't you? Yeah, you're dribbling. Nice. Chop them up, just like a toddler. Nothing goes to waste. It's Stony Creek. Hello, beautiful. Getting very close to my feet, look. Oh, sorry, scared you. I've come down to check out the corn this morning because it's been growing well. We've harvested a couple of cobs. We had one the other night that was probably, should have been harvested earlier, so I probably need to now come and pull a couple off and pop them in the fridge because it's hard to know when to harvest them. It's a bit of a time game, so I might just come and pull some off, but the corn at the back is still growing, but some of these ones, like this one here, looks like it's only sort of half full, but the one at the back looks better. But I'll pull that off and I'll show you what it looks like. So I've finished pulling off the ones I think at this stage need to come off, and there's some really nice looking corn. A couple that will go to the chickens that have had some little bugs in them, but we'll leave a few in their little casings and put those in the fridge. But we'll eat a few of those. So there's now the ones that we've left on there that keep growing, and then we've got all the stalks left, which I'll go and feed to the cows and the sheep and see if they like those. Bit of greenery, and we'll let the rest keep growing. But pretty happy with our harvest so far, and I think this year we'll try and dig this bit up a bit and make a bigger plot, and eventually when we get the bore going we'll have a tap down here so that we can put some irrigation pipe in, because we have been bucketing to the pumpkins and the watering situation hasn't been ideal this summer. So we'll rectify that. We now know we can grow corn at Stony Creek, so bigger and better. Yay. I'm just bringing the corn down to the sheep to see if they like it. Yep, some like it. Hello, Mama. Nothing goes to waste on Stony Creek. I think the cows will probably make better work of it. Some are looking at it and going, nah. But Miss White likes it. I'm not sure where the cows are. They'll come down at some stage. So far we've got about 19 cobs off, and I thought I'm going to make a tally of how many we get off. We planted the corn, the first lot, on the 22nd of October, and today's the 25th of Feb. So that's 4 months, which is good to know. And I think harvest time or planting time sounds like a reasonable thing. Oh, this sheep is chewing at my shorts. Look. She's very friendly. She's a very friendly sheep. That's Esther's mama, because we spent some time up close and personal, didn't we? Yes. So she thinks she's my pet now. Good morning, Esther. Getting so big. Getting so big and beautiful. Yes, Miss White likes the corn. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. The others have gone back in the shade. It's going to be a warm day today. There's Rambo, and then Belle's over there. And it looks like we've probably got, one or two look like they're in lamb. There was one I thought was in lamb, but looks like is no longer, so I'm not sure what happened there. But I think it's probably not for a month until we possibly get the next lamb if that happens. And Ramsey has been busy with the ladies, so we should get some lambs in probably middle of the year as well, which will be interesting because it will be winter time. So we'll have to sort something out there as well. All right, keep going. So today we're moving the chicks that are in the garage brooder, and they're just over 5 weeks. And we're moving them out into the coop with the mishmash, who are just over 8 weeks. So we've never done that before. Put some in with others, and there's about 3.5 weeks difference. So this will be interesting to see how they go, but hopefully. And then what we're going to do is make a little rooster cage. And as we confirm that we've got some roosters, we're going to separate them so that there's a little bit less argy-bargy. So now we have to catch these, put them in the crate, which we've got here, and transport them down to the coop. So we'll have a go. It's not easy to do. I'll stop. So we're in the chicken coop, and let's hope this goes smoothly, pulling these ones out. We've put a bit of shade cloth up because it gets really warm in the sun. So this is one of the mishmash roosters coming for a look. So let's hope they all get on. All of a sudden we've got some biggest colours, and this is our little blackie. I hope she's a girl. And so far in this batch it looks, I can see about 3 roosters. But yeah, you can see that's a rooster. That's a rooster. That one there with the little top knot's a rooster. But there's a little one in there that I hope is a girl. With, you can see there, got a little top knot. It's got a little bit of fluffy on her hair. I'm saying it's a her. I hope it's a her. Mm-hmm. How are we going? You getting out?
Yeah, they look like they're alright.
I wanted to do it in the morning just to make sure that everything was okay and there was no fighting. And if there was, I might have to do a bit of sin binning. But so far, things look okay. So there's about 3.5 weeks difference between the mishmash and the new Sussexes. There's a lot of chickens in here. And as I've said before, the plan is that most of these pullets will be sold as point of lay heading into the winter. Some of them will be replacing our flock. Well, here's the cute little one. Oh, she's just gone. You don't want to get down, do you? Eh? It's amazing how quickly they grow. They're just over 5 weeks, I think. That is for the little ones. Oh. So we'll just go and sort their water and their food out. And we'll just keep an eye on them. But they've never seen sunshine.
Or foraged.
No, no. I've been giving them a bit of grass in their little brooder, but I put a piece of corn down there. I thought the others might peck at it, but they'll get to it. But so far, it looks okay, doesn't it? We'll revisit them again later on. And hopefully the big ones will teach the little ones to go up into the coop for the night. But we may have to assist tonight. Here's this one, little top knot, little furry bit on her head. Happy days in the coop. So quick peek, this is the next day after we put the little Sussexes in with the mishmash, and everybody's playing nicely. So we had to pop them up in the coop last night, but they have been walking up there. You can see a few in there now, so hopefully they'll go in there by themselves tonight. But everybody is playing nicely, so that's good.
So this is the apple tree I'm going to pick off mainly because they're the probably the nicest to eat. And as I said before, if you've watched other videos. I'm not sure what sort of apple this is, but it is nice and crunchy. Sort of looks like a bit of a gala, doesn't it? But yeah, lots to harvest there. And then this one is not as sweet, but still a nice apple. So I might pick some of those. And then the Granny Smith, there's not a lot on the Granny Smith, so I might keep those for pies and processing. So I'll get to harvest. Look at all those. There's too many. We're never going to be able to eat all those, so why not share it? I've got one last peach that's sitting here on this fun little peach tree. These peaches have been the best. They're a white peach and they are so delicious. And they actually were the best peaches of all. This peach tree was great too, but they were yellow peaches, but this one was magnificent. The biggest peach tree was a bit of a failure. There's a couple left. There's one there that looks okay. So I'm just leaving those, but alright, I'm going to get to harvesting these apples. I've got the Australops in the orchard this morning. Such beautiful hens. Hello, girl. We're now getting 6 eggs a day from the Australops, and there's still some of them are quite little eggs and their yolks quite yellow, but they're starting to get, a couple of them are starting to lay bigger ones and the yolks turning orange, which is great. Alright, let's get to harvesting. So just finished harvesting. Show you what I've got to take to the food share. Basket of apples, 2 baskets of tomatoes, lots of different types in there. In here we've got 4 dozen pasture raised eggs, some beetroot, some red beetroot and some golden beetroot. I think there's 4 cucumbers in there as well, and some zucchinis, a couple of different zucchinis. So that's what I've got to take and share. So hopefully there'll be some people that will need this produce, because yeah, if you have abundance, why not share? So I look forward to seeing how it goes. I'll let you know. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time, have a great week.